Today I'm doing something different. I'm testing the Royal Enfield Meteor with a passenger on board. So Vanessa will join me today. We'll do a small road trip and we will try to find out if it's a comfortable ride on the Royal Enfield Meteor or not. Before I start, I just want to show you my seat setup because I have a second SW Motec air pillow. I'm always riding when I'm doing longer rides with this air pillow. It's not completely full with air, just a little bit, but this keeps it very comfortable. And because this back seat here is a touring seat, and this is really, really hard. Vanessa will tell you a little bit later about it. That's why I put a small pillion air pillow here on the back. Both seats have an air pillow now, and hopefully, especially the back seat is much more comfortable now. Immediately when you get some airflow in the jacket, it's much more pleasant.
Oh, now it's better with the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So because Vanessa is so lightweight, the handling is nearly the same as if I'm riding alone. We have no luggage now. The panniers are mounted on the back, but there's nothing inside, just a few drinks. And so from the handling side, not a huge difference. When you first sat on the bike and on the seat without the air pillow, it was a little bit too stiff.
Yes, you're right. It was not so comfortable. It's okay for a short tour, but it's not really relaxing to sit on it.
Yeah.
So now it's much better. It was a good idea.
Okay, so even the seat is quite small. It's not a big one like on the scooter on the Zontes. It's quite small, but the air pillow helps a lot, yeah?
Yes, this is perfect now for me. Feels very
Okay.
good. I tell you later after 3 hours.
Okay. So we have a first tip for everyone who owns a Royal Enfield Meteor 350 and is riding with a passenger. Use the air pillow that I use. I put the link down in the video description. And this is much better for the riding comfort of the pillion. And now the roads are absolutely fantastic, very smooth, nice twisties.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way.
On the right side is the Havel again.
Hear the west winds
Yeah, look,
calling
this view, beautiful,
out my name. They're telling me to hear
amazing
your
view
way.
here on the right side.
Down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to
Yeah, and now we are in Kaput. There should be a ferry somewhere here. Vanessa?
Yes, that's right.
Maybe we take the ferry, and the ferry I think goes to the other side of the Havel.
There is a very good restaurant where you can eat a fantastic cake, and it's very nice to sit there.
Hey, it's really going uphill here a little bit. Okay, interesting road. Yeah, we are looking for a special house now for the summer villa of Albert Einstein.
I remember it's quite simple. It's not
Not very impressive.
not so
Summer
impressive.
villa from Albert Einstein. Ah, there he is. Okay, just have a short look. Because it's closed today, normally you can go inside and have a look at the house itself.
The Albert Einstein house here is actually a really special little spot. This is where Einstein used to spend his summers back in the late 1920s, early 30s. He'd come out here to relax, do a bit of sailing, and of course, do some of that world-changing thinking in a really peaceful environment. So it's a kind of a neat little historical retreat that he had, and it's got a lot of character.
What's the time when he was living here? Ah, here you can see the front with a nice terrace. There he's sitting.
And maybe we go to the ferry.
I think there is
Yeah.
a ferry somewhere here.
Yeah.
We will have a look for the ferry. Okay, there is the ferry. Okay, 8 minutes. And so far, how is it sitting on the Meteor 350?
It's really, really comfy.
Because Vanessa, she has a comparison. She was riding on the Zontes already and on my other motorcycles that I had. But this is okay. Even this is not that wide. It's okay for sitting, yeah?
Maybe it's better. that it's smaller.
Okay.
And for my feet here, it's better to put them on.
Ah, the position of the feet is better than on the scooter?
Yes, it's better.
So with this air pillow, and this fits quite good from the size, much more comfy. So let's go to the ferry. Aha, here is the ferry. So here we are. This is the ferry. How much is it? Motorcycle €1.50. Okay, that's okay. But before we take the ferry, we eat something, huh?
Good idea.
We are in a very nice restaurant here directly at the ferry. Do you know this restaurant and what can you tell me about it?
Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, so there's this really nice little restaurant right by the ferry, and it's kind of a local favorite. People love to just sit there, have a nice meal, and enjoy the view of the water and the ferry going back and forth. So it's definitely a great spot to relax, soak in the atmosphere, and just enjoy the day. Sounds like you're having a really nice outing.
So we had a nice lunch now. And now we are getting on the ferry. Hello. So here we are. First time on a ferry with Royal Enfield. So this ferry here saves us a few kilometers. And we hopefully don't have to take the same route, so we don't have to go through the city center of Potsdam. We go all the way around. So we are on our way back to Berlin and found some beautiful roads again. So the riding comfort with Vanessa as a pillion is nearly the same as without. So the bike handles very good. Suspension is very comfortable. Of course, acceleration is a little bit slower as to be expected, but it's a 20 horsepower bike, so I don't care. But for cruising along, absolutely fast enough. And everywhere here on the left and on the right side, some small lakes. Very nice area here. So we have a little bit more traffic now. And good chance because it's traffic jam at the front. So Vanessa, what's your final thought about riding on the Meteor as a pillion?
I think the seating position is very good, especially much better than on the Vespa.
Yeah, the Vespa seating position is terrible for the pillion because you have an absolutely cramped position of your feet and your legs.
Yeah, that's right.
Suspension, so the riding quality when you are riding over bumps. How is this?
It's very good. It feels very good. I think maybe because of the bigger wheels of the motorcycle.
That's possible.
Maybe that's the reason.
Because a scooter with the small wheels and a little bit harder suspension is always less comfortable than a motorcycle. But yeah, normally the Meteor is a quite stiff bike with hard suspension, but with our air pillows under our seats, I think we get a
This
race.
was a great idea.
Perfect
This was
idea.
your best
I think
idea today.
this raised the riding comfort about 30 to 40%.
Yes,
Just this air pillow.
that's true.
Good. So final thought is you can ride Meteor 352 up without any problem. The riding comfort is very good for rider and pillion. The seat is very stiff, so if you are planning longer road trips, then maybe look for an air pillow. But you can do it, so it's absolutely okay. Of course, acceleration is slower than before, but for cruising around, absolutely a pleasure. Okay guys, we are back where we started. I think we had a lot of fun during this trip. Already 5 o'clock, so we have been on the road for 5 hours. A lot of stops and a nice lunch with fish. I think you can do some road trips with a Meteor, right?
Of course.
With the air pillow, not without.
This is perfect. Very comfy.
So I hope you liked the video today. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we see you in the next one. Take care and cheers.
Bye bye.